Yo guys, it is me, I am back, and I'm going to be doing, in this, the reason I'm on Sonic Frontiers is because I am so very close to getting all of my trophies done. The only ones I really need to complete is, as I said in the last one, combo Crackerjack, which is to perform Phantom Rush 50 times. I have no idea how many times I've actually done it. But I'm going to be trying to do that as much as I can. However, the main thing that I'm going to be doing in this clip is I'm going to actually do this in real time. I have to go to every island and view every side story I can. And the way of doing that is by simply going to every I have to go to every side story in I have to go to every side story and basically complete it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel to this world and I have to go to every side story, which is of two things. Oh god. And as I said in the last one, I'm going to be attempting to get Phantom Rush, and that did not work, did it? Right. There you are. Right, so I just had to... I'm gonna get every side story, obviously, but here's the first of many on this island. And I'm gonna skip this intro bit, because I don't really like it.
These ruins are almost like a puzzle.
I know, right? I don't even know what I'm doing with most of these. I'm just running on instinct.
Well, the energy that powers them is linked to cyberspace, right? And you took on that power when you freed me. Maybe that link is giving you special insight? Maybe they use that link among themselves. Like, instead of a language, they shared their thoughts and feelings directly.
Yeah, maybe. Well, all I know is the idea of the map gets updated in my head, which brings me one step closer to rescuing you.
So, the thing is, this story can never be really completed and you get a New Game Plus. It can't actually be completed. Like, at all. I'm now gonna head to, I don't really care about, who I go for, so, actually, should I should probably go and talk to Amy next again. Yeah, I'm gonna only talk to Amy for the time being. So I'm gonna go in a circle. So actually, this one's closer. So I'm gonna go up here, then around, then just going down here like this. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll be easier. I'll do Amy, then I'll focus on Amy, then I'll talk to Sage.
How you feeling, Amy? I mean, what's it like being all ghosty?
Honestly, I don't feel that different since you helped clear my mind. I guess it feels kind of... detached? Have you ever flown around in a dream? Like you're lighter than air? That's what it feels like to me, anyway. I just wish I could finally land and be whole again.
Yeah, hang in there, Amy. I'll figure something out.
Okay, so it's just basically about getting the others out, but you can't actually complete the story, and when you do, you are forced to... You can't actually play a New Game Plus in this game, mainly for two reasons. One, because there isn't a New Game Plus, nor is there any way to access that. The moment you defeat the last boss, and the moment the credits play, that's it. There is no bonus in this game. Like, there's no extra way of getting... I forget how I get up there. Oh, the platform guys. Wait. No way. Well, that was... Okay, that is a lot nicer to know. The fact that I can trigger Phantom Rush through them. Right. Okay, that works. Right. Let's move me again. There you go.
You hanging in there, Amy? Is your condition, well, I don't know, uncomfortable?
It's certainly unsettling. But it makes a big difference being able to at least talk to you. Before you freed me, I couldn't see or hear anything clearly. It was like looking into a kaleidoscope that was always shifting. I couldn't tell if I was coming, going, or moving at all. I'd have gone crazy if you hadn't gotten me out.
You're tough. I know you'd have hung in there. Still, I'm glad I could get you out. And I'm not gonna stop until you're back to normal.
Okay, so it was basically about getting people out of the shitfest of what they were actually in. Well, that's Sonic for you. I wonder, could you reface any boss? Like, any of the main bosses on the islands? Because there's 4 bosses. No, there is 4 bosses on this island. Amy up there, wait. Oh, Amy's up there, isn't she? Amy is up there, isn't she? Of course, Amy will be up there. Yep, of course she's up here. So why wouldn't she be? I just skipped this.
It's beautiful here, but there's a loneliness here. The land feels sad and empty.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. I think it's tied to the ruins, weird robots, and other stuff we've encountered. But on the plus side, I've got plenty of room to run around.
And you never know how many new routes you may discover.
Yeah, I'll try not to have too much fun finding a way to restore you.
Okay, so it's starting to have a happier ending to the whole side story, but this is the last Amy one on the island. Unless there's one more that you discover, but I have no clue. She up? Yes, she is. And... oh, go away, Squid! Okay, I'd rather view the side story first, knowing that I can at least use those platforms over there to get the achievement that I need. Are you actually serious? So until Squid pisses off, I can't do shit? Are you actually joking? There we go. Can I now training? Yeah. That's annoying.
Oh, wow. we've seen any ruins quite like this on our adventures.
Yeah, they're ancient, but also look kinda advanced. Wait, is retro sci-fi a thing? How were the tower and the floating giant stone built?
Tails is the genius among us. Let's find him and see if he can figure things out.
Right. I'm sure he'll hang on until I find him.
Okay, that should be the last of Amy that we have to talk to on this island. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, it is. So now we're gonna go in the same order of things, but going to Sage this time. I'm pretty sure there's Sage icons on this map then thing anyway, so you joking me? I gotta be there.
Oh, hey. You show up everywhere. You know, I don't think we were ever properly introduced. I'm Sonic.
I know who you are. Your age, your biometrics, your weaknesses. You live for speed, are short-tempered, and short-sighted.
Oh, so you're a fan. But I don't know anything about you, Miss...
I will not share personal information with an enemy.
Why are we enemies? Weird kid. I don't really get a bad vibe off of her, though.
So Sonic just wanted to get to know Sage and like know who she is and stuff. That's actually not too bad. Let's head to the next Sage point. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Sage points. And I'm gonna go over here. I will eventually also make a video about completing. Well, actually no. I'll do that in my own time because there's no achievement based on that. Actually, that's funny. Actually, the main achievements in the game are actually based off of other things. Here's the other Sage.
Yo, don't you think that Titan was kinda overkill?
You are an enemy to be eliminated, and you are powerless compared to its might.
Maybe as I am, but I'm willing to bet I could handle it as Supersonic. All I need are the Chaos Emeralds.
Doubtful. In any scenario, the end results will not change. Additionally, what you seek is in its presence. You've lost the battle before it has even begun.
So this is like a really good way if you're doing all of this after the fact that you've already beaten the game. Like, if you've already beaten the game, this is a good way to get back in touch with the actual main story of the game just by doing these side stories things. Because I forgot how much of an enemy Sage thought Sonic was in the beginning. And then Sage begins to like both Sonic and Tails and see their friendship and stuff. Which is rather impressive coming off of Sage. I don't think that might happen. Let's get to looking.
Are you trying to figure out the mysteries about these ruins too? It's kind of spooky everyone seems to be gone, huh?
The technology of the ancients exceeds your modern understanding. Unwelcome pests like you will be swiftly eliminated.
Okay, I'm trying to be civil here, but are you saying they lost control of their tech and it wiped them out?
No!
Okay. So you're not in a talking mood. I'll leave you be.
Okay, so he was just trying to communicate with Sage. He wasn't trying to bring like any sort of harm to her. He was only trying to talk to her. There's only one more side story on this island, and it's over here. Oh, it's the island thing as well. I'm glad I had to reveal all the stuff, because otherwise this would have been very annoying. Hang on, isn't there a thing over there I can fast travel to? Yes, there is. I go fast travel to this because it makes it easier on my travel time.
able to return from cyberspace so freely?
I don't know. I guess I'm just that awesome. Yeah. Although, I bet you'd have better insight on that.
I will not share data with the enemy. Besides, your survival may be a fluke. You cannot cheat fate forever.
Well, he can.
Wow, thanks for the encouragement. Now, I'll keep doing it until I figure out how to rescue Amy. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is all one big trap or if you keep throwing weird robots at me. Nothing's gonna slow me down or stop me. Count on it.
Huh. So Sonic got really determined, and there is Chronos Island Expert. So, I will actually... Here's the thing. In the last video of the combat video, I showed the same clip essentially twice because of the fact of the achievements, but it just makes them easier to show. So I'm actually going to do the same thing here and just show the achievement straight after, even if it does have the same clip twice. But that is both of the island, both of the side stories. So let's head to Ares Island, and I will see you guys in the next clip.
Besides, your survival may be a fluke. You cannot cheat fate forever.
Well, he can.
Wow, thanks for the encouragement. Now, I'll keep doing it until I figure out how to rescue Amy. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is all one big trap or if you keep throwing weird robots at me. Nothing's gonna slow me down or stop me. Count on it.
Huh. So Sonic got really determined, and there is Chronos Island Expert. So, right, and I am back, and we're gonna do the same thing but with Knuckles.
Have you been here before? You're navigating the island like it's nothing.
Oh, no, see, when I interact with these things marked with this symbol, I automatically learn the lay of the land. It's like the island is beaming a GPS signal right into my brain. Pretty cool, right?
I'm sure that's the ancients doing as well. I wonder what that symbol means in their language.
Now, come to think of it, you don't actually see it printed anywhere in the villages. I guess the true meaning is lost to time.
Huh. So when we're viewing the map, it's Sonic actually remembering what the map looks like. And for all these Knuckles memories, I'm going to do the same thing for every island. So it's going to be the Sonic's friend, and so it's going to be each. I'll do the friend page, then I'll do the friend memories, then Sage. So, and I'll also be doing it in this order. So I'll be going from right to left. So circle again. Actually, I'm gonna fast travel to that next one. Yeah, it's easier to do. Go there. I'll see you guys when I'm at Knuckles for certain ones of these. So, see you guys in a sec. Right, let's see this Knuckles side story.
Amy said her cyber cage wasn't a fun time. How was it for you?
Miserable. Like a living nightmare. It was the most alone I've ever felt. And at the same time, I was drowning in terrible visions and emotions. Like I said, nightmare.
Yeesh. These visions, they weren't like what Tikal showed us way back when, were they? Do these ruins sync up to when your ancestors were wiped out?
I don't think so. But if you're right, and that prison was bringing back those memories, that's cruel. If I find out who designed it, they're gonna pay.
Man, they make a load of references to old games in these bloody memories. It's funny, but also kind of mad. And it's actually kind of... like, it's kind of insane how they managed to pull it off. Oh god, am I gonna have trouble getting up to this one again? Am I gonna have a tough time getting up to it? I'm gonna cut here, see if I can get up there within a couple of... actually, hang on. Or have I just found it by accident? I've just found it by accident. Right. I was gonna... Are you joking me? I will be back in a second. I'm gonna go do something. Give me a minute, guys. Right, guys, I am back. So... what I actually ended up doing was just going to Big and just spamming the buy button on Knuckles' memories. I did not realize that I needed so many. So let's just get back into it.
Besides the Coco, these islands seem deserted, don't they?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the Ancients' buildings on both islands, but nobody's home.
Given their state of decay and how much nature has reclaimed them, I'd say they've been gone for a long time. Longer than any civilization we know of. I'd like to think that they simply moved on and settled somewhere else. Not that they're gone. Some of the active technology seems built for storing and protecting the Chaos Emeralds. Comparing that to what's on Angel Island, I feel like I was drawn here for a reason.
Oh yeah, because Knuckles is like a protector of the Emerald, so I think they would want him more than anyone else. Ow. Bollocks. Do I have to... Give me a second, I want to head over to that place. The damn place. Yeah, so I tried going round this way, but unfortunately it did not work. So I had to go through from here all the way around here to get to this memory. I am so annoyed.
What do you think of the weird spires being used to contain the Chaos Emeralds?
Contain? No. I think they're meant to protect them. Even harness their power. You've experienced yourself the limitless power of the Chaos Emeralds. Even if they didn't have them all, a couple would have provided more than enough energy to live comfortably.
Enough to power the ruins, cyberspace. I wonder, if the Ancients somehow lost their access to the Emeralds, would that have caused them to disappear?
They could have. I know how to get to the next one. Which is rather annoying, because the next one's here. I hate doing this. I'll see you guys when I'm at the next one. My, this is getting annoying.
Look at the size of this. What do you call it? Satellite dish? It's for communications, right?
Yeah, I've seen all sorts of crazy high-tech ancient tech across both islands.
How can something this old be this advanced? It's sturdy, too. I punched it. It didn't move at all.
Yeah, Nux, don't punch the ruins. Once I find Tails, maybe he can use them to figure out what happened here.
Hey, I already discovered that it's sturdier than anything we've encountered. I don't think this material is from this world.
Huh. So Knuckles think this is otherworldly. That would explain some stuff, but not all of it. Right, let's go and grab this one. Since it's right next to it, I'm hoping it shouldn't be that difficult to get to, hopefully. Fingers crossed, hopefully it isn't. I mean, hopefully it isn't bloody difficult to get to, because if it is, I'm gonna be bloody annoyed. I don't know, wasn't difficult to get to at all. Jesus.
I know they're completely different islands, but some of these ruins are making me think of the ones back on Angel Island.
Why? Because they're made of stone? There are multiple architectural styles across the island. It's different types of stone, too. Plus, these ruins predate anything on Angel Island by a wide margin. Although, the spiritual spaces and military structures do share some similarities.
Okay, so the Ancients and Echidnas weren't related, but the one group must have inspired the other.
Good point, Sonic. Just a good point that he brought up. Right, I will cut until I get to the next one, because this is just annoying. And here's the next memory. Oh, for love of... Really? Oh.
It's not fair. How come you get to jump in and out of cyberspace and I'm stuck halfway?
Beats me. It sounds like we all experienced the dimension differently.
Yeah, I didn't see any way out. Your trips sound less complicated.
Well, whatever. The spooky Skyboy says I just have to trash the Titans to get you guys back to normal, so we have a plan.
Oh yeah? Why isn't it talking to the rest of us then?
That's actually a good point. It doesn't even speak to them. But then again, we know it's the cyber corruption that he's experiencing. And I believe that is it for the Knuckles side of it. And there's only 3 sages, sage ones on this one. So I'm going to do this in order of, like, going up. So it will be this sage first, so the bottom sage first, then this sage, then this sage. So, yeah. I'll be back in a second for this one, because it's just going to get annoying. And let's now talk to Sage. I like how it's... Hang on.
You, again. Do not interfere with my work.
I don't even know what work I'm interfering with. Look, just take a second to tell me who you are, what's going on, and why you look like you want to smite me on the spot.
That is irrelevant. Knowing, not knowing. It will change nothing. There is nothing you can do.
Damn. Sage is a lot more aggressive towards the beginning of the game, it seems like. Like, after about, what, the 3rd island, about halfway through the 3rd island, she gets a lot more nicer.
Okay, your flying nightmare is a step up from the giant. Very mobile. It's going to end the same way.
How are you able to utilize the Chaos Emeralds? I must reassess the battle parameters. I cannot afford to have you win again.
Well, you know, you could call it off and let me save my friends in peace. No? Fine. We'll do it your way.
So we genuinely... And, like, these memories are coming from the point of the game of which you would literally... So this is like you're just able to talk to her in these scenarios, but like these memories are coming from if you were just able to talk to Sage from at which the point of the game that you're at. So these memories are from which you could just talk to her at the point in the game of when you're at this island. So.
Hey, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones if you tell me how to restore my friends. Both Amy and Knuckles are all ghosty. Kinda like you.
All data within cyberspace is restricted to outsiders.
You see, that's the thing. They're kinda half in, half out. Can you at least tell me if they're going to be okay?
Their conditions are stable. They are hovering between the digital dimension and this one, but their lives are not at risk.
Oh, that's a relief. Sort of. Thanks for answering.
Oh, so Sage actually does have compassion, and there is the Ares Island expert. Holy crap, I'm excited to get off this island from this. But, yeah, so I will see you guys when I'm on Chaos Island and next to the first Tales in the set that I will be doing. So I'll be doing just the same, like, circle motion that I was doing, so the counterclockwise motion. So I'll see you guys in a sec.
Restricted to outsiders.
You see, that's the thing. They're kinda half in, half out. Can you at least tell me if they're going to be okay?
Their conditions are stable. They are hovering between the digital dimension and this one, but their lives are not at risk.
Oh, that's a relief. Sort of. Thanks for answering.
Oh, so Sage actually does have compassion, and there is the Ares Island expert. Holy crap, I'm excited to get off this island. We're now on Chaos Island and going to talk to Tails. There are 6 Tails spots and 3 Sage ones,
Give
so...
to study this ancient technology properly. It doesn't look like this was a projectile weapon.
So no ancient cannonballs then, huh? Wait, are you saying this is a beam weapon? Like on the egg carrier?
Exactly. From what I can tell, it has its own battery, independent of an outside power source. Moreover, its capacity is ludicrous. It could level a mountain. It's almost up there with the Eclipse cannon.
Jesus.
That was plugged into the Ark's reactor. This is freestanding. The Ancients' designs are amazing.
Yeah,
Tails,
that's cool
don't get
and
any
all, but,
ideas.
I mean, they built these things to shoot at something. Wow, what kind of enemy takes that much firepower to stop?
Damn. I'm quite impressed with just the amount, just the goodness of it. So yeah, I'll be doing the same like rotation thing, so this one will be last. So let's get over there. Oh, and it's right next to a portal. Fantastic. If it's not right next to a portal, I won't do it, obviously, so.
I analyzed the cyberspace portal the last time you were accessing it. While you were online, it opened up a flood of data. It was way too much to process, but I did get a glimpse of the Ancients' personal data.
Oh, so... what, you know all their birthdays now?
Much more than that. Sonic, it was their very essences. Their hopes, their dreams, everything that made them what they were. Do you see the correlation?
Sounds a lot like what happened to you, Amy, and Knuckles. I mean, I'm glad you're all intact, but... why were you all uploaded like that?
That's a good question. Right. Where's the next Tails one? Oh, the next Tails one is on this island. Please tell me there's a fast travel point. Yes, there is. Thank Christ for that. I'm glad that there's fast travel points all over the place, especially with the fact of if I had to do this outside of like fast travel and I didn't complete these islands, I would be so annoyed. If there wasn't fast travel, I'd be absolutely annoyed.
We're at a pretty high
Don't skip that
altitude.
one, you twat.
It's hard to say how high due to all the clouds.
Any higher and we'd risk Angel Island bumping into us. Pretty harsh conditions for anyone to be living and working under.
The Ancients must have had a reason for coming up here. Given the infrastructure, I don't think this was a residential area. It seems more like military front lines.
First strike position, huh? I mean, those cannons aren't just for show. With everything we've seen, just what kind of enemy were they preparing for?
One very big because of that memory that we saw from the main story. Because these are just side stories, but the thing is, both Sonic and Tails experienced something in true cyberspace, so it could have been something to do with that. I'm gonna go and use this one. Right, I'll see you guys when I'm at the next one, because the next one is pretty damn far. Give me a second. Right, it's now time for this one.
This is not an ideal working condition. If I just had my body, I could be so much more efficient.
Amy said she felt like she was in a dream. Does that sound about right?
That's pretty accurate. I can think clearly, and I'm aware, but there's no physicality to it. Everything feels just out of reach.
Do you think that's why the Ancients made the Coco? To have something real to put their spirits into?
It's one hypothesis. We certainly can't rule it out.
But the Coco was like inside the Chaos Creature that they were. So I don't know. It's actually quite not a bad theory, actually. Why am I saying this? It's the game's theories. Is this far or is this not far? Because if it ain't far, I will just record it. Yeah, it's not far. Oh boy, it's up there though. I'm able to... Yep, I am able to just jump that.
Sonic, do you think I can change?
What do you mean, like a tire? Or the tornado's engine oil?
No. I mean, when I was lost in cyberspace, I was confronted by another version of myself. He said I was just a follower, that I couldn't think or act on my own. I wanted to argue, but I couldn't bring myself to say anything back. I worry he's right and that I haven't changed at all.
Well, you have.
Whatever. Some spooky cyber copy hasn't seen you in action. I've seen it firsthand. You've definitely grown, and I know you'll keep on working hard.
This is what inspires Tails to grow up and essentially become his own person at the end of the game, and this is the last one I'm looking at. I'm glad the fishing spot's here, because I would not have wanted to go. I would not have wanted to do this any other time. Did I cut here? No, it's not even that far. This is the last Tails one on this island, and the last Tails one I think we're going to be seeing.
Can you tell if there's anything special about the ruins with this symbol?
I can't be sure without a proper analysis, but it doesn't seem remarkable. What is remarkable is the data retention after all these years. The corruption is negligible, and the maps are so accurate. Not to mention the way they can imprint the map data directly into the user's mind. It's hard enough explaining yourself to your peers, let alone some long-distance civilizations.
Yeah, too bad they can't give us all the answers to the island's mysteries. You're right, though. It's pretty amazing to have a civilization based on brain power.
Although what's annoying is that you can't access this. I might actually have to Google how to like finish this off. But yeah, time to fully see all these Sage ones. I'm gonna go for this one first, but yeah, I'm gonna cut and go to these Sage ones. So this is the first of 3 Sages. Well, Sage memories.
Since we've grown so close, how about helping me out?
I have run the simulations. Sharing data will not change the outcome.
You're always talking about odds and simulations, but we living beings don't live by calculations. The will to live, the drive to achieve, the desire to protect the ones you love, that kind of thing can grant a power you can't imagine.
Love can be converted into power. Do you have any data to back this proposed conversion?
Nope. That's what makes it miraculous. But if you really need proof, I'll whip you up a miracle by the end of all this. You'll see.
He's not actually wrong, because she does actually, because Sage does actually listen in the end. Right, let's go to the next Sage memory. I'll see you guys in a second. Second Sage of 3.
We're coming up on the last Titan.
There's
Care
Titan.
who will be the winner this time?
Recalculating. Your odds of victory have improved from impossible to highly improbable.
Those are just the kind of odds I like to beat. So these were built by the Ancients too, right? They're pretty powerful enemies. Did they manage to defeat the Ancients' enemies?
I can only hope their next victim is you.
Sage. But yeah, that was the last time we managed to beat, but it was nice to see that the fact of the Titan is actually there in those memories. Or the side stories even. It's quite nice. Right. Oh, we're getting the far shovel brain extra essentially. Right. Last one for this island.
So I think I've figured it out. The Koco are the spirits of the Ancients, aren't they?
What if they are?
I've run into my fair share of spirits who stick around because of their regrets. Sometimes I've been able to help them move on. Just how long have they endured like this, though? Were we brought here to help them finally find peace?
Why ask me?
Because I feel like you might be in the same boat. And if so, I'll help if I can.
Oh my god, so Sonic does offer to help. Chaos Island Expert. View all side stories, and that puts me at 93% completion for this. Like for the entire game, 93%. I think I have like what, 2 or 3 more trophies to get. But this will end it for Chaos Island. So I'll see you guys when I'm on not Rio Island. Or Ranos, and it's only Sage. So I'll see you guys in a sec.
Share of spirits who stick around because of their regrets. Sometimes I've been able to help them move on. Just how long have they endured like this, though? Were we brought here to help them finally find peace?
Why ask me?
Because I feel like you might be in the same boat. And if so, I'll help if I can.
Oh my god, so Sonic does offer to help. Chaos Island Expert. View all side stories, and that's I am back on Sonic Frontiers. This is going to be one of the last clips that I show of this achievement hunting episode. Well, part of this achievement hunting thing. However, I've already tried to record this once, flopped it massively, so I'm gonna try my best to re-inform. I got asked a question by one of my commenters, or one of my viewers rather, about the SA2 shoes. And one thing that I massively flopped on was the date. So, if you go onto the official Sonic Frontiers website, there's the newsletter thing that you can sign up for. And when you sign up for that newsletter, you can select a platform. You can sign up with your email like you usually do with a newsletter, and you can select your platform to, receive the code on. As for different platforms, the code is different. However, one thing that I need to say is the fact that you have a sign up date, a deadline for signing up for these shoes. So by January 31st of 2023, yes, the 31st of January 2023 is the latest date that you can sign up by to acquire the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes, so, which are these shoes right here. And when you sign up, when you do sign up for the newsletter, it will send, and you finish the news. When you sign up and you finish the newsletter, it will tell you it will basically send you an email saying this is welcome to the newsletter and whatever. And then a few days later, it will send you an email saying, here is your code for the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes for your specific platform. It will send you a code for your specific platform saying that's the code for SA2 shoes. And that's it. All you have to do is sign up, wait 2 days, and then you'll receive the code. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I'll be back in a second, which will be the start of me seeing the Sage cutscene, so give me a second, guys. Let's start these cutscenes up then.
You were created by Eggman, right?
Correct. My base code was compiled by him. The scope of my capabilities was vastly modified once I integrated with cyberspace, but he is my creator.
She's flashing white.
Man, I bet he never expected his genius AI would advise him to work with me.
I put forward the scenario with the highest likelihood for survival. That is all.
Oh, so she was worried about Eggman because of cyberspace and stuff. Right, let's head to the next Sage point, which is here. I'm just gonna head to this one because it's quicker. It's quicker than just running, so... where even is it? Did I not mark it? Oh no, I did mark it. Whoa! I massively nearly effed that up.
I had secured Dr. Eggman in cyberspace to protect him from the impending destruction. I had hoped to keep out external variables as well. You were not meant to come here.
Yeah, I figured that out. I understand now why you locked my friends in the cyber cages and fought me. I wasn't exactly going to leave the Titans alone either. It's too late for an I'm sorry from either of us. Better to focus on making things right.
Oh, so she did that to protect them, but she wanted Sonic gone for some... you would have had to view this when you're actually doing these. I'm gonna go do this one next, mainly because I just don't... Mainly because I can't be bothered with... No, I'm gonna do it from this island. I'm gonna do it in just whatever thing is closer. So if it's closer, I'm just gonna go to it. How did I not collect them? Right, let's get this next one started. Jesus.
So, we've got satellite maps today, but I don't think they can compete with direct brain downloads. I mean, I can roll with it now that I know it's alien tech, but it's still a bit weird to me. Like, why are the villages missing when everything else is so detailed?
The ancients had a difficult time adapting to this world, adjusting to the new flora and fauna, dealing with technological incompatibilities. Their settlements were under constant revision. The map was designed for a universal knowledge of the islands and their facilities.
I guess that makes sense. And it's probably a good idea to limit the info to make sure whoever can access it can be trusted first.
Huh. That's actually a good plan. Right. I'm gonna head to this one this sage first. This one, because it seems like the other one is more story related. Even though all of it is side story, but this is Sage's Island, so.
Yo, so did cyberspace actually interact with my brain?
It was designed to catalog neural networks, among other things. So yes.
Alright, hear me out. Do you think all those locations I visited were pulled from my memories?
That is plausible. It imported the data of your memories and applied it to your surroundings, so you could comprehend them.
Maybe that gave me the edge I needed to escape each time. I was covering familiar ground. Go me.
Oh, cyberspace is oh my god. That's actually mental that it's like that. That is mental. So cyberspace isn't memories then. It's stages that are memories. That's mental. Right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Right, let's go on to the next memory.
It looks like Tails was right. The ruins were tech the ancients used to upload thoughts into cyberspace, but not their bodies.
Correct. They desired to archive all their achievements, creations, and knowledge.
If they couldn't pass it between their own people, they could pass it on to those who inherited this world from them.
This way, they could pass on not only technical knowledge, but their cognizance and intentions as well.
So it's basically a big old backup hard drive for everything about them. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, well, I was going to explain it myself, but Sonic got it bang on the nose. Let's go to this one next. Shouldn't be too far. No, it isn't. Not far enough. Okay, well, that shit's not gonna work, is it?
The ancients came to this world tens of thousands of years ago. The planet was still underdeveloped back then, and their technology was vastly superior to anything else at the time.
I knew it felt different at the time, but the fact that it was really alien was surprising. The floating building, giant structures, cyberspace. It didn't make sense that such advanced stuff was also super old. But it all came from space, so, well, there you go, I guess.
What would this world look like if the ancients had survived, I wonder? Under different circumstances, I would enjoy running the simulations.
So Sage just wants to experiment, but she has to get permission from Eggman to do so. That's actually kind of sad, to be honest. Right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Right, let's see the next memory.
Once the ancients landed on this world, they cultivated the islands to be their new home. This place in particular was meant for prayer and reflection. They hoped to live in peace. When they learned their enemy had followed them here, they prepared to defend this world. The walls, cannons, towers, all for a desperate last stand.
That explains all the stuff I've seen on the run. I wondered if they were preparing for a fight. Now I know.
This is where the ancients would gather to simply be together, to cherish those who were left. That is why they recorded everything. Their history, their aspirations, their hopes, their dreams. So they would never be truly gone.
Damn. Well, that's a bit... Alright, let's get to the next one. Right, I'll see you guys in the next. I'll see you guys when I'm at the next one. And let's get into the next memory, shall we?
I'm so used to using the Chaos Emeralds, it's kind of hard to accept they're from space.
Yes, they were central to the Ancients' power and native to their world. They are the only things that can awaken all the functions on the island, and were taken away with the last survivors to another land.
Without the Emerald's power, the island's functions eventually shut down.
That is why I drew them here. I hope to use the Ancients' technology to stop the emergence of their old foe.
Oh, so Sage was actually trying to help. Wait, does that mean that Eggman was actually trying to help and not just use the emeralds for his own personal gain again? Because if so, good on Eggman for doing that. Right, I'm gonna go and quickly go to this next memory, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Which one?
If I understood those visions correctly, the Ancients came from space, right? And they were wearing things that looked like the Coco, but they didn't seem, I don't know, alive. Do you know what the Coco really are?
They originated as lucky charms for the Ancients. They were never designed to contain their data, their wills.
Yeah, but the Coco I've found do hold the memories of their creators. Maybe the Ancients changed them, or maybe the Coco wanted to keep their memories alive after they were gone.
Huh. So maybe the Cocos... Oh, so that's saying that the Cocos were originally designed to be, like, nothing more than just things. Right, I'll be back in a second with the next memory.
You can't just take control of that last Titan, can you?
I have made multiple attempts, but all failed.
And this is the last one, right? I don't want any more surprises.
I can confirm only 4 were constructed.
Well, then let's do it to it. We're out of time. We've got to save everyone, everywhere.
Oranos Island Expert. There's the achievement. Expert Historian.
You can't just take control of that last Titan, can you?
I have made multiple attempts, but all failed.
And this is the last one, right? I don't want any more surprises.
I can confirm only 4 were constructed.
Well, then let's do it to it. We're out of time. We've got to save everyone, everywhere.
Oranos Island Expert. There's the achievement. Expert Historian. There's the achievement. Expert Historian. There's the next one as well. So, like in the previous clips, I will be, like in the previous clips of me showing, well, like in the previous video how I showed the same clip but me getting the multiple achievements, I will be doing the same thing for this. So, there you have it. That is the side story part of the achievement hunting series. Of the achievement hunting. The next video I'll try and get most of the from what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try and just go for an hour or two just to see if I can try and get even closer to it. To try and get in the Combo Cracker Jack achievement. However, if I just randomly get it, I will like attempt to film like an hour or so before it, or like half an hour before I got it, because I have that power on PS5. So I will leave this part here. So I'll leave this part here, and I'll see you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. But this has been one of the longest parts it's taken me to make, other than the combat one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.